is going to come on and talk about reasons behind Bethune-Cookman leaving the MEAC. That being said,
Wait,
is
wait,
there
wait,
Let's
wait.
get
Hold on,
into that.
hold on.
Let's get into
Hold,
that. Yeah.
hold on 1 second.
And while the
Did you
MEAC
say
crashing out,
somebody from Bethune Cookman coming on this show? You,
That's what he
you
said.
might just want to. You might just want to mute me the whole time he on. I'm gonna have questions. He might not want to answer. I'm just saying. I'm
What I want to know,
Country
is
days.
the topic of discussion was South Carolina State and who was the other one? Central potentially leaving the MEAC. How in the fuck did FAMU get dragged into it?
so.
And Bethune
We
Cookman.
we and Bethune Cookman. Everybody
Well,
knows
what?
why we left the. We made no secret about why we not swap the MEAC, why we were leaving the MEAC. Paying for
Well, why did?
18 teams to go to motherfucking Delaware 18 times a year was ridiculous and expensive.
Or even go up to Howard.
and I ran indoor
Everybody
track.
gotta go to Howard.
I ran
Everybody gotta
indoor
go to Delaware.
track at Delaware in the winter. It was -11.
Wow.
You see what I'm
Negative
saying?
11.
So us leaving the MEAC made
Who going to
sense.
negative
And we
11?
went to another HBCU conference.
I'm here to tell
Don't tell
you.
me
We from Florida.
with A&T.
So
Who
here's the
going to
thing, right?
negative 11?
It's still going.
So
From
here's the thing.
from
Hold on,
Florida
Marlon.
with -11.
Hold
For
on,
any
Marlon.
reason.
Let's get to how all of this transpired and how we got down this road. If
How we
you
get
know
down the
me,
rabbit hole? And how we gonna shoot slugs at the SWAT?
hold on. Here's why it gets. I am all about media rights deals, right? And so
You and Yard talk.
me and Yard talk all about media rights, right? Media rights
Shit, that's how you get
is
paid. That's how you get lights on.
That is true.
it is the one thing that has a very, very low infinitesimal overhead,
Spill it.
right? So I have been saying, hey, if we get better media rights deals, HBCUs will have a better bottom line. However, there are people who are mixing media rights deals with conference disbursements because you get the NCAA disbursements from people making tournaments, all that other
Well,
shit.
you have to understand that most people can't read past the 5th grade level, and you want them to understand what you mean between media rights
Right.
and profit sharing with the conference. You already using words that they can't even comprehend. Check who you talking to.
It's
So
Twitter.
again, I'm very
What?
focused on something that can impact immediately without some weird policy or anything like that. Something that's just, hey, this is straightforward. I'm not getting into whether or not the MEAC should expand or fold or none of that. I'm talking about this, right? So I'm getting to that. And then there are side conversations that then morph into the reason the MEAC is going to fail is because North Carolina A&T left.
No,
And
the MEAC will be the MEAC, even if A&T and South Carolina State leave because
I
they
understand.
are they're Northern Conference. They just got lucky to have them in it. They
I'm gonna
got
be
real lucky when Florida A&M and that other school in Daytona was in it.
But at the same time, we gotta realize the MEAC ain't nothing but a glorified version of the CIAA. That's all it is. That's it. Y'all, FAMU has been
I don't.
now because you gotta remember how the MEAC just really started because it was so many teams in the CIAA. Those private schools could not keep up with those public schools. A&T is a public school. South Carolina State, public. Central is a public school. Howard could keep up because they got the money for it, right? Delaware State, public school. Then you got your other schools that are pretty much private. Your Shaws, your JC, Johnson C. Smith, Benedict's, Benedict's SIAC, but you got your Livingstones, you got Virginia State is a public school, and then they've created Norfolk State, which is a public, but it's a division of Virginia State. Virginia Union is public, but like majority of those schools couldn't keep up. It's kind of like how the SWAC, how the SWAC really started, because you got 6. I'm gonna tell you like this: the SWAC really started because you had 6 church schools in Prairie View. Prairie View was the only public school that's in that was in the conference. It is the only school that has withstood the test of time since the conference even started. If you really want to college, you really